Yes, infinite waters, diving deep once again. 5 easy ways to lose weight. This is what's helped me along my journey, because a lot of the times people think I always look like this, but there was a time where my face was bigger. I've got pictures, but I destroyed them for good reasons. What's got me in shape is just following 5 simple principles, which I live by. Number 1 is changing your perception of yourself. How do you visualize yourself within your mind? If you see yourself as an overweight person, then that's what you will experience in your physical reality, because as within, so without. More so, this word loss, weight loss, how this affects the subconscious mind is that you are at a deficit. That's why it's hard for people to lose weight, because a loss implies you don't have something. So who wants to lose? We all want to win in life. So what I say is that I am getting into my natural shape. And then all the fear disappears, because not everyone is supposed to be skinny. No, we're all supposed to be merging into our natural body shape and loving our body 100%. When you fall in love with your body, which I did, I haven't stepped on a scales since goodness knows when. Because within my mind, I am good enough. Number 2 is drinking more water, because water gets the circulation going around our body. It hydrates us. Coconut water even, full of those potassium ions that we lose during sweating. But all of this cleanses the blood. Many of us, we are overweight because we don't have enough bowel movement. We are stuck, literally. We are not feeling free within our body, and water helps our digestive system. Number 3 is eating enzyme-rich food. Many of us, we're overeating because the food we are eating is devoid of nutrients. You can't binge on 100 apples. Go on, try and make the video, let me see. It's a lot easier to binge on junk foods, because what the body is doing is that the body is searching for the right nutrients. And guess what? There isn't. So we have to continually eat and eat and eat. We are eating based on our emotions. That is why so many of us are eating junk food. I love superfoods. Chia seeds, thank goodness for chia seeds. Hemp seeds, full of zinc, magnesium, improving our cardiovascular system, giving us that mental clarity. I stopped eating meat in 2006 and dairy. I've talked about this before, but it is the most liberating, transformative experience I've had, because much of the meat is acidic in nature, as is the dairy. So that is the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. Fruit takes 45 minutes to digest. A lot of the meat people are consuming is in their body for well over 24 hours. So it's in the body, putrefying, fermenting. That is why many of us are walking around drunk. But I was there. That's the lifestyle I used to live. So I'm talking from personal experience. People ask me, how do you transition? And it's a long process, but it starts taking one step at a time and doing your own research. I'm gonna save that for a video. I'm gonna share with you how to transition to more karma-free foods. But all of this helps us get into our natural shape. Work the magic, baby. That's why we're eating certain junk food, because we feel like rubbish, so we eat rubbish, and the cycle continues. When we start changing how we feel emotionally, now we naturally move towards a more plant-based diet, a healthier lifestyle. Number 4 is the daily walk. Exercising does wonders to help not only lose weight, but to get that mental clarity. Many of us, we are overeating because we feel depleted, which is the great paradox. We feel we have a lack of energy. So exercising gives us that boost, that surge of endorphins. It makes us feel lighter, calmer, happier. And lastly, number 5 is to always take your mind off yourself. A lot of us, we're worrying all the time. Worrying drains your energy. Have you ever been in love? Guess what? All of a sudden, you feel amazing. The hunger disappears. Why? Because you are feeding off a higher level energy. Many of us, when we're worrying, when we are stressed out, we start eating anything. Scissors, paper, whatever you find lying around the house. But once you surrender and feel this inner calm, meditation helps. It's helped me along my journey. Bananas are one of my favorite fruits because they are not only boosting with B12, but they fill you up for the whole day, as do dates. So it's all about eating more whole foods to get back into your natural shape. Many of us, we are eating refined foods, we're snacking. And the moment you start to eat foods, whole foods, foods which are protein rich, you can go through the whole day just on a few dates. I've done it before. I'll do it again and again and again. Watch me. Where are the dates? Okay, let's go and search for them. Once you heal your emotional wounds, the emotion, which is the energy in motion, we eat less because we are more fulfilled within ourselves. Psychological mindsets that go along the lines of, I need a bigger plate right now because I want more food. We've all gone to a restaurant and you're looking at the plate sizes. How big is it? Studies have shown that using smaller plates helps us to eat less because we can't just pack our plates. So just by looking at the plate size in our kitchen, this can help us cut down on filling our plates. I do it. A lot of the time I just eat from a small bowl. Feel sorry for me right now. Okay, I only have a small bowl, but it does wonders. It makes me smile. Are you a late night eater? Eating less happens when we stop eating just before midnight, because that's like sleeping on a bed of nails. What I do is that I don't eat after 8 o'clock. Sometimes I might eat at 8:05 or 8:06, but not after that, because I love to give my body time to regenerate, time to take a break. Your body is like, hey, you've been filling me up the whole day, just give me a break. And we have to listen to it. Otherwise, it's hell to pay tomorrow. Also, Eating less. I love to not eat and drink at the same time, because the more we are drinking while we are eating, we are actually diluting the hydrochloric acid within our stomach, making it harder to digest the food. So it takes longer for it to pass out of you. Also, I never used to chew my food. I used to just let it sit there. Sometimes I would just swallow it down. And many of us, when we're stressed, that's what we do. We just swallow our food down. When you are taking the time to chew your food, now you are extracting all the nutrients from the food and it's being absorbed into your bloodstream. So you're feeling better, but also you're feeling more full. When you just swallow it down like I used to, I'm guilty. What happened was, I said, did I just eat? What happened? Because you have to give your food attention. Eating out with people I've found along my journey has helped me to eat less, because nobody wants to be seen as a greedy pig. We eat more when we are by ourselves. Some of us, we like to think that, oh, I don't eat much, but behind closed doors, we're like pigs. We're worse than pigs. Pigs are beautiful creatures, by the way. Do not eat them. Many of us, while we are in a beautiful scenery with amazing friends, we're sharing the food. So we eat less. We're talking over the food. We're meditating over the food. It's wonderful. But when we are just by ourselves, it goes back to that emotional eating. Maybe many of us are eating because we are not interacting. Many people are eating because they don't have someone to love in their life. So once we start forming greater relationships outside of ourselves, then we start eating less. My motto, connect with those who remind you who you are. Just like that. And that's it right there. There is no perfect body. We have to eat whatever we are most in resonance with and we know will bring us a great benefit. And that usually is fruits, vegetables, and also the way we think. Start loving yourself more. We're here, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.